Yates live here, vertical mode. And once again, listen, it's all about being raw and real. Why? Look what's going on in the world today. Too much AI generated BS out there, and we don't know exactly what is real and what is not. We have to hold everything up to the light to see its validity, its authenticity. And I like going raw and real because now you know I'm live. You know I'm driving my car, so there's no teleprompter, there's no notes. I am going strictly from what I actually do know in my mind, heart, coming out of my mouth, directly to you. And I like going live in the vertical mode because I know that it shows up in the shorts feed, and then I connect with people who aren't already subscribers to the channel. So if you're just stumbling on my channel, listen, it's all good. Positivity, self-improvement, personal growth. How can we be better today than we were yesterday? And hey, there's no better goal than trying to be better today than we were yesterday. Comparing ourselves to ourselves. So that's who we're competing with, our own self, not other people. Don't get into the comparative mindset where we're comparing ourselves to other people. That doesn't mean we don't take advantage of modeling people who are already where, or who have already done, or who've already achieved what we want to achieve. And so then what can we learn from what they did? How can we avoid making the mistakes that they already made? They're already where we want to be. They've already achieved what we want to achieve. And so we can model them. At the same time, we don't want to get into the trap of comparing. Hey, I'm all about providing some valuable content to you today. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It's all good stuff. I promise that it will have value for you or maybe somebody else in your life. And maybe it's a good reminder. And maybe it's not. Keep on scrolling. Hey, thanks for checking in. Good morning to you. I am on my way to the tennis club today. That's one of the things that I like to do is play tennis. And you should pick something that you like to play at. Pick something that you like to play at that's fun, it's exercise, but not intentionally. You're having fun in doing it. The side effect is it's exercise, and you're going to benefit from movement, exercise. In tennis, scientifically proven, although that wasn't my intent when I started to play, it's been scientifically proven that it really adds years to your life. And it prevents or inhibits Alzheimer's disease, the degenerative effect of our cognitive loss of thinking, because when you play tennis, you are constantly engaging the mind in analyzing direction, speed of a tennis ball, simultaneously moving your body to be in a position to strike the ball and hit it back in play. And so that constant evaluating, constant analyzing, puts your brain in active mode, and it makes you be in the present tense. You can't be time traveling yesterday, an hour ago, or you can't be thinking in the future. You got to be paying attention. You got to be in the moment. And that's really important things for our brains. And I've been studying this a lot lately, especially when I put it together with my improv class that I take once a week. This is our last week for my improv class, but improv actually trains you to be in the present moment in a conversation with your scene partner, and it's your scene partner in class. But it teaches you in real life, when you're out in the real world, how to be more present in conversations with other people, to actually be listening, not just hearing and already planning what you're going to say, thinking about when you're going to jump in with your response. You actually wait and actually listen to what people are saying. You're actually hearing and then listening to what they're saying, and you're not reacting. You're actually taking a moment to respond to what they've actually said. And when you do that, the people you're talking to actually feel that you're seeing them you're hearing them, and you have a deeper connection. And it's going to enhance your relationship with the other person. And as we already know from a Harvard study that's been going on for 85 years, the most important thing for a fulfilling life is the quality of our relationships, not the quantity. This Harvard study has shown at the end of your life, you most value and you most attribute the quality of your life to the quality of your relationships. It doesn't have to be a lot. You don't have to be continually adding people to your life and your friend group. But if you have 1, 2, even 3 very deep, meaningful relationships, that's going to be reflective in the quality of your life. So it's always good to be studying, improving, learning how, and putting into practice how we can have better, deeper, more meaningful relationships. Isn't that great stuff? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'm glad you're checking in today. I'm here in Florida, and it's actually 48 degrees right now. Not a warm day. Maybe for you folks who are upstate New York, it's a warm day, but here in Florida, it is cold, but sunny, not a cloud in the sky. So it'll be a good tennis day. And I'm on my way to Walmart before I hit the tennis courts because it's etiquette to provide the balls. Somebody in the group of 4, when you're playing doubles, has to provide the balls. And I haven't been providing balls the last couple matches. It's been with different people, so I'm sure no one notices. But in my mind, I know, hey, it's really my turn to provide the balls. It's etiquette. And there's no rhyme or reason as to who's supposed to, provide the balls. But, if you go a long time and never provide the balls, people will take notice. But more importantly, I take notice. I have my standards. And that's the most important thing. Create your own standards. Be very, very strict with yourself and lenient with other people. That's a law to live by. That's a rule to live by. And, I made a video last night on my podcast, which, it's nothing new. It's been done by many other people. It's been done by me before. But what I did was I picked 10 habits that can put you on the path to riches. Some people make these videos and say it's 7 habits, 6 habits, to being rich. But these are all habits that you can put into place that are going to lead to a better life almost instantaneously. And you can take these habits, and once they become indoctrinated into your life, then they can become non-negotiables. You no longer have to schedule them, think about them, or make an effort to habituate them. When they're non-negotiables, your daily non-negotiables, it's a done deal. You don't have to negotiate with yourself in doing them. One of those is start your mornings with powerful morning questions. Because when you do that, you're controlling your mindset from the minute you get up. Now we know to change mindset into a positive state, we can do 3 things. Sometimes just one of them will do the trick. Change your physiology. So in the morning, I jump out of bed, prime it. I automatically change my physiology. Then I change what I'm focused on. And I immediately focus on getting out of bed. And as I start to make my bed, I start asking myself the powerful morning questions. What am I most grateful for in my life? What am I most looking forward to today in my life? What am I most thankful for in my life? When you start your day already with a mindset of gratitude, you already have eliminated getting caught up in negativity, letting anything in the outside world come into your state of mind. And so habituate doing that every morning. Every damn morning, you're going to ask yourself the power questions. And we already know why questions are so important, because the brain will always be looking for the answer. Your subconscious does not argue with you. Your subjective mind does not argue with you. If you ask a question that's non-empowering, if you ask a question, why am I such an idiot? Your brain doesn't say, wait a minute, you're not an idiot. Look what you've accomplished. Your brain starts to look for the answer. Well, I guess you're an idiot because of this, that, and the other. So what do we have to do? Change the questions in your mind. Will not argue with you. It will look for the answer. What's so great about my life? And now your brain starts scanning for what's great about your life. And I guarantee you that there are great things about your life. I know there is with mine. And I think about it every morning because I ask those powerful questions. If you haven't already, subscribe to the damn channel, everybody. It's all going to be good, positivity. And today I'm talking about some of the habits that we can start right now. They're going to make a big difference in our life. Getting up early. Priming your mind and your mindset early in the morning through powerful questions. Changing your physiology, what you focus on, and what you're saying to yourself. That's the morning. Let's talk about the night before. Starting your day for the next day. Do it the night before. You don't wait for the day of to schedule what you're going to do that day. If you wait that long, it's too late. You might as well start scheduling for the next day. You're behind the 8 ball. So for Monday, Sunday night, you start scheduling the next day. Look at your schedule. You may already have something on there from 6 months ago. Right? When I go to the doctor or dentist and they say, okay, we'll see you in 6 months. Let's look at April. Is morning good for you? Yeah, morning's good for me. How about April 5th? I'm open. And then I will put it on my schedule right then. It goes in my calendar. Right then for 6 months forward. So when I get a day or two before, I'm not surprised. Because I look the day before. I look the week before. And so I anticipate. I don't react to what's coming up. Right? And they'll ask you, do you want a card? We'll be calling you the day before. Yeah, I don't need a card. You don't need to call me, but I know you will. Because I have it on my schedule. It's a done deal. So when you're planning your day, you do it the night before. When you're planning the week, if you're planning from Monday through Friday, you do it Sunday night. You don't do it Monday. No, you plan your week the night before your week starts, right? Preparatory, anticipation, pre-planning. These are really, really important habits to get into. And then they become non-negotiables. It's a done deal. It's so habituated, it's a non-negotiable. And once you have them in your mindset as non-negotiable, it's done subconsciously. And so now you can add new habits in. You can start habituating new things in until they become non-negotiables. That way you build a great life for yourself. And you do that intentionally. And so that is some of the great habits. Now that you've got up early in the morning, I'll tell you another great habit is to get in the Word, the book. I mean, if you're not already in touch in a relationship personally with God, you should be. But I'm not going to put that on you. If you're not, still, get quiet in the morning. Get alone by yourself. Start adding in some positive things by reading, learning something new in the morning, in the quiet hours of the morning. Get it done every morning. Make that time for yourself. Don't tell me you don't have the time, then make the time. If you're going to read for 20 minutes in the morning and you don't have time, get up 20 minutes earlier. Here's another good habit to get into. I just started doing this. A lot of people, maybe you included, you set an alarm to get up in the morning. Start setting an alarm to go to bed. Otherwise, the night can get away from you. You can get sucked into a Netflix show, a Netflix series, a movie that you're watching. You can just get dragged in. Yeah. Don't let a slip up become a slide back. So stay on course, be intentional, start your mornings powerfully and intentionally before you get involved with any outside environmental influence like social media, emails, and the like. And when you start your day that way, you're on your way to a great day, and you're going to be building momentum as you habituate some of these daily non-negotiables. And after that, of course, sometime during your day, you got to have exercise in at least 3 days a week. At least 3 days a week. Weight-bearing exercises, weight training. If you're on the road, you can do body weight exercises. There's no excuse. You don't need a gym. If you have a gym available to you, get in the gym. Join a gym. If you have a great home gym, that's great. You can use it. Join a gym also. Why? Because you want to be an environmental engineer. That means you're designing your environment. Who you're around has a big impact on who you are. That's why we want to audit our circle. Another non-negotiable. Always be auditing your circle. Whom I am around the most is who I'm going to become. So, you might have to expand your circle. You might have to cut some people out of your inner circle. We don't want to cut them out of our life completely, but we might have to limit our time with them if they're time suckers. They're trying to barrage us with negative energy. We're not going to allow that. And so we have to audit our circle. But by joining the gym, you're around like-minded people who are into exercise. They know the value of exercise. You feel the energy in the gym. That energy, that vibration in the gym is palpable. You feel it. It's around you. And listen, we're all receivers and transmitters of frequency, vibration. You know it is when somebody negative comes into the room with a negative vibration. You feel it. Whoa, something's really dark that just came into this room. You probably can pick out who that person is. Make sure it's not you. When you walk into a room, you know how to control your vibration. Always be operating at those higher frequency vibrations. The joy, happiness, gratitude, that attitude. And you will be transmitting that vibration. You're going to be on that frequency, of course, and you're going to connect with other people who are on the same frequency. This is powerful stuff because our life is under our control. We are the damn CEO of our lives, and that's an exciting place to be. I don't care where you are in your life. If you're rock bottom, thank God for that, because there's nowhere else to go but up. And if you're already up, we have to constantly be dissatisfied and trying to get to the next level. I'm not saying be unhappy. Happiness is a choice. I choose to be happy and joyous every damn day, just like I am today, and I'm sharing that with you. I hope it is contagious for you. If it is, subscribe to the channel. Give me a like. Share it with somebody who needs to hear it, everybody. We are building a community of progress on my channel, and I'm gathering a team together for the podcast. You know, success alone is tough, but as a team, we are unbeatable. So start gathering a team. Being part of a team is a fantastic thing. It's just having fellowship and a brother or sisterhood in a group of people. Nothing more satisfying. But we want to be dissatisfied where we are so that we're always pursuing that next level. If we're not growing, we're dying. That's just the way life is. And as soon as we have that concept in our head, we're going to be always looking for ways to grow, expand our influence. Everybody, I'm so happy I was able to connect with you today. And hey, somebody chimed in here saying hi. I always appreciate you. Hey, Patricia Del Monte 9010. Hi, how are you? Hope you're already subscribed. If not, please subscribe to the channel. I'm glad you stepped in today, and I'm glad I at least connected with you on this level. And hey, leave a comment. I always respond to them because my channel is so tiny still. I can respond to individual messages, and I make sure that I do, right? Listen, one thing we can do today that has a big impact on other people, be kind, generous to people. I'm going to be spreading some joy when I go into this Walmart. You know, not everybody's going to be receptive to it, but that's okay. We never know what somebody's going through. We respect that about them. We're still putting out our joy because if you want to experience joy, if you want to experience love and friendship, then put that out there. Put out joy, put out friendship, put out love, and you're going to experience it. All right, everybody, I'm glad you are here and you're in the right place. Listen, stay on schedule. I know I am. I'll see you in the next video.